So let me talk about, I want to show you what Joni Ernst did, what she said, the context of everything that happened. I'm going to show it to you. Okay, here's Joni Ernst over the weekend. I believe it was on Friday, Thursday or Friday, but I didn't get to it last week. I want to, here it is. I want to play it.
Both Democrats and Republicans in the past. So when we're talking about the corrections in this reconciliation bill, again, it's corrections of overpayments and people that have not been eligible for these programs by law as it is currently written. So when you are arguing about illegals that are receiving Medicaid benefits, 1.4 million, 1.4, they are not eligible. So they will be coming off. So people are not, well, we all are going to die. So for heaven's sakes, folks, okay.
Now, she got so much flack from it that she apologized. Or kind of. Watch. Tell me if you think this is an
Hello,
apology.
everyone. I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely apologize for a statement that I made yesterday at my town hall. See, I was in the process of answering a question that had been asked by an audience member when a woman who was extremely distraught screamed out from the back corner of the auditorium, "People are going to die." And I made an incorrect assumption that everyone in the auditorium understood that, yes, we are all going to perish from this earth. So I apologize. And I'm really, really glad that I did not have to bring up the subject of the tooth fairy as well. But for those that would like to see eternal and everlasting life, I encourage you to embrace my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Now, did you guys notice where she was? In a cemetery. It is outrageous. And don't you think people like that should be voted out? Why is Joni Ernst still in office, especially considering her history of being on the wrong side of history on everything, voting against even her, what she called her own principles, against SA, voting for Pete Hegseth, and on and on and on. Yeah, George Payne, she's like the Grim Reaper. I call it not the Republican apology, it's the Republican sort of own. The apology, non-apology own. That has been demonstrated by many, many Republicans, mostly the MAGA folks, and most of them are MAGA now. So shall we just call the Republican Party the MAGA Party? Either someone talks, someone criticizes them on gun issues, and they stand and they shoot at targets, or they are seen at a gun range doing stuff, even shooting a gun, even in political ads. You're going to take my gun. And right after there have been school shootings or mass shootings or all of these things, and then they do it. Then they get all bent out of shape when people call them out on it. They get really upset. Now, you know how Nancy Mace feels about the transgender bill. Now, she's done stuff where she has done selfies and gone into the bathrooms in Congress and shot selfies. I believe she did that, or in the halls of Congress to do apologies or to explain what she meant by doubling down on ignorance. This is the same thing this is the, I'm apologizing, but I'm doing it facetiously because I'm owning the libs. Or I'm not going to apologize and I'm just going to ramp it up. This is her complaining and posting it on social media, as Joni Ernst did, for a transgender issue. This is Nancy Mace.
Because you can't erase us, Nancy. Well, then you shouldn't try to erase women. I have to say, for any man that wants to be in a woman's restroom, bathroom, dressing room, locker room, absolutely not.
That's what I mean. And and MAGA eats it up. Also, this is just an example because she's not the only one. Another example, and this one happens to be from Nancy Mace.
Hey, her first day as comms director is Daisy Duke's day. Yeah, that guy. It's not the first time I've ever used language with people before, and it certainly won't be the last. You don't have the right to harass me. It's not ever going to be okay. And if you want to get in my face, expect it right back, and I will record you, and I will make you famous.
And so she's saying, you want to get in my face. And then if someone gets in her face, she'll say, I feel threatened. You shouldn't be threatening people. But she's inviting people to get into her face. They're all cut from the same cloth, sadly. You remember when, what's her name? The Beach blonde, bad built butch body responded to something by posting a workout video, which really backfired. So the thing is that they want to own the libs. They want to own their critics. They want to own people who are concerned about losing services, who are concerned about losing Medicaid, legitimate concerns. This is why voting counts. And I hope that we can inspire everyone during the midterms to get out there and vote against these people. I don't care what political ideology, what party you belong to. The current batch of MAGA folks who are in office right now are just gross, are just disgusting. The current batch of MAGA folks are just gross. And there's no other way of putting it. That may disturb some people. Oh my gosh, you have Trump derangement syndrome. You're speaking out against the MAGA folks. Well, how can you speak out against half of the population? I don't believe it's half of the population. I think it's a big part. I think it's a sizable part of the voting public, but I don't believe that it's half of the country, as they like to put it. Thanks everyone for watching. Your support means the world to us. So make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe to our channel to make sure that you never ever miss a video. We're live every day, 10 a.m. Eastern time. We drop even more content at 2 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Eastern. And if you want more Don Lemon Show content, we'd love for you to become a member of the Lemon community, where you will receive access to special community posts. You'll get exclusive content and members-only live shows. So head over to our channel page or click the join button on this video. Again, thank you for watching. We appreciate your love and your support, and we will see you next time.